Hey everyone, it's Anonymous Tea where we spill the tea here anonymously. Hello, 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 hello everyone. Hello YouTubers. I hope everybody is having an amazing day wherever you guys are. Today we are talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. As you guys know, the season finale of the episode aired last night and Melody Cherie also live tweeted again. So more than likely the ratings will probably go up again, you guys. Or be on par with what the ratings were for last week's episode, right? And so Melody Cherie, she took to her Instagram stories about a few hours ago to, share some additional thoughts. And so she said the following. She said, "It could easily be said that I am a one-woman army, but nah. The truth is, I have so many standing with me. So in actuality, I know I'm not alone. And I'm thankful for that. Y'all have believed in me, trusted in me, loved on me, supported me. Am I perfect? No. But I am genuine, sincere, and true to who I am. Thank you for fighting with me. No weapon form shall prosper. Live tweeting was fun. I hope I've hyped y'all up for the reunion. Now back to our empowering community building, positivity, only regularly scheduled programming." You guys. So I'm excited for the reunion. I'm going to try to make time to see it, and I think it's going to be lit. However, it's still a pile on Melody Cherie, guys. It's still a pile on Melody Cherie, which I have an issue with because I understand that production and things of that nature, try to facilitate certain storylines, try to facilitate you to talk about certain topics and certain conversations and the like. But the issue that I have is that it makes it seem as though nobody else has anything else going on outside of Melody Cherie, you guys. And I'm just tired. I am just tired of it, right? So I don't know, because the problem with this, if everybody's coming after Melody Cherie in the reunion, it's going to look ridiculous, you guys. It's going to look ridiculous. It's going to look like a planned attack. It is going to look like they basically wanted to get all together to try to tear Melody Cherie down, or try to call her names, or try to, put whatever on her that they can and stop her from speaking her truth as well, especially if she has tea on some of those husbands that are claiming to be, perfect gentlemen, meanwhile are still cheating on their wives, right? So it's just, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes, but I'm a little nervous. And the other thing I don't like too is I feel like we need an unbiased reunion host, like maybe an Egypt Shepherd, like how she did the other reality shows on OWN. I think she did, was it the Bell Collective reunion she did? I'm trying to remember the reunions that she did on OWN. It's escaping me at the moment, but I felt she was pretty unbiased, and I felt she asked the questions that the fans wanted to know. I think the issue here with Carlos King, and it's the same issue with Andy Cohen at Bravo, is once you build a certain relationship with these cast members, with these reality stars, and you have a personal relationship outside of whatever is happening on the show, and you're invested in all of the social media drama that is separate from what is happening on the show current state, and it builds a conflict of interest, right? Like, for instance, remember when the rumors were first about Martell and Sheree dating, right? And remember initially both, Martell was denying it, Sheree was denying it, saying that he was helping fix her pool, or that he was coming to Atlanta to help out with her joggers line, which was completely bogus because it ended up being that they kept getting spotted more out to dinner. They got spotted out on a beach somewhere. They kept getting spotted on locations that had nothing to do, wasn't at Chateau Sheree at all, and had nothing to do with her being, working on her jogger line, right? So it was very obvious something was going on, right? Maybe not necessarily a relationship, but at the minimum, a friends with benefits type of situation, right? Or some type of entanglement, right? And I remember distinctly when Carlos King, I think he did an interview, or maybe he was talking about it on his own podcast, but basically he wanted to get in on the tea too, right? He wanted to get in on the tea and wanted to make it known, since obviously he has a prior relationship with Sheree from Real Housewives of Atlanta, that, he was making a call, I believe, to Martell because apparently, obviously, we know Martell is always, off the rails and doing stuff that he's not supposed to, whether it's on social media or otherwise. And so I guess Carlos King was calling him for whatever reason because Martell, and he even jokes and says, "Oh, am I in trouble?" And 9 times out of 10, you are. And so he said that in the background, that's when he heard Sheree. Right? And this was during the time, like I said, Martell and Sheree were denying things, but he made it a point to say that, "Oh, I heard Sheree in the background of this phone call. I think they're together. I think it's cute. And I know that a mutual friend hooked them up and blah, 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 blah." And it's like, you're too involved. You know what I mean? And bringing this back to Melody Sheree is I had a problem with the last reunion when he would, interject and hype up the side chick and make her sound like she is all these things. And then this reunion, it seems like the way he's interjecting is not really to Melody Sheree's benefit. It is not to let Melody Sheree finish her thought, finish articulating what she wants to say. Instead, he does the opposite of that and either goes in a different direction or lets whoever is condemning Melody Sheree or coming after Melody Sheree, speak whatever, right? To shut down whatever Melody Sheree was about to expose. And I don't feel that that's right. I feel as an unbiased person, right? If you're truly unbiased, right? You're going to allow everybody to speak their piece, right? And you're not going to have this shouting fest where people are going to try to shout over you to prevent you from saying something that you know to be true, which makes you look more guilty. And also, I have a problem with it that you're shouting over a woman, right? You're shouting over a woman, which is disrespectful and it's inappropriate. And I don't like the direction from the few clips that I saw, that if it's going to be a thing where the men are going to just pile on, the men and Letitia are just going to pile on to Melody Sheree the whole time, like, I have a problem with that, right? Because that is not what the show was ever meant to be. This is not what the show was intended. And I'm very frustrated that this is going to be a pile-on situation, right? So there's that. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of Melody Sheree's comments? Again, everybody keeps coming after her, and as a result, Melody Sheree keeps receiving her blessings, right? Because there is something wrong that if you are devoting your entire life to hating somebody, right? There is something wrong when you're devoting your entire energy stalking every single thing that Melody Sheree is doing, whether it's on social media, whether it is, outside, whatever rumors. People are too invested, right? And her castmates needs to break free. They need to break free and focus on their own storylines, you guys. And I just don't know where we go from here, because it was one thing when Melody Sheree and Martell were going through their divorce, right? But they're long divorced now, right? And people still have not moved on. People still have not moved on and have tried to instigate different things as a what if, Mel and Martell would get back together, or what do you think of, Martell and Sheree together? Is Melody Sheree really dating Hill Harper? Ooh, who's an upgrade? Who's a downgrade? And all this nonsense. And it's like, stop. Why aren't you talking to Melody Sheree about how she's actually doing? Or what she actually has going on in her life? Why do you have to ask her questions about her ex as if that's who she wants to talk about when she's trying to have some girls' time with people, right? So that's what I'm just wondering moving forward. What is the direction if the show is renewed for a season 6? Like, where are we going from here, right? So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of what Melody Sheree said on her Instagram stories. And what do you guys think, how do you think this reunion's going to go from the few preview clips that have, been circulating around the social media world, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.